Well, that looks like a long way down. Gotta make sure I don't fall. Oh no, it's already happening. I am falling down the rabbit hole. There are many, many more pocket watches than I probably would have expected. I don't know where I'll end up, but I have every reason to believe it is a cursed place. Oh no, it looks like you've fallen down the rabbit hole. I'll help you get out. Meet inside of my house. My Kunicorn pals, I'm so glad you're here. I've fallen down a hole and smacked face first into adventure. Still adjusting to this new reality where rabbits talk and ladybugs have extremely long tongues. I don't know where I am or who I can trust in this world. In fact, the only person who's spoken to me so far is that terrifying looking rabbit who I think lives in that greenhouse over there. The rabbit did invite me inside of their house. They said they were gonna help me. Let me know in the comment section if you think that I should trust that rabbit. Or maybe I should put my faith inside of this bird that looks like a peanut. Just something inherently trustworthy about Peanut Bird. But Peanut Bird remains silent. So I guess that means we've got no choice but to go inside the greenhouse and try out our luck with Scary Rabbit. Okay, here goes nothing. You don't have to help me if you don't want to. Just please don't be evil. Please don't be evil. Welcome. As you can see, I wasn't expecting visitors. Avoid the mess. Haha, what? It's not messy. I don't know what you're talking about. This place is totally clean and tidy, probably. It's just laundry day. And you've been doing your makeup and pumping iron. There's no need to clean up for me. How rude of me. I should have offered food, but it's currently covered with bugs. Oh my gosh, don't stress. I actually ate heaps of bugs before I came. Like, generous of you, obviously. Thoughtful of you to offer me some food, but I could not eat another ant if I tried. I am just stuffed. I am a bit worried, though, about the state of your living room, all the floating chairs. Have you looked into that? Oh, no, my buddy friends got even bigger problems. They're like, that's strange. Haven't seen slime come out of the walls before. Nor I, my pal. Are we worried about the slime? It's not just dripping down the walls, it's all over the floors as well. It really is quite a lot of slime. Anyway, thanks for showing me your house, I guess. Oh, no, the tour continues, apparently. Weird things always happen in my house. I need to get a handle on it. This rabbit is way too chill about the giant hands shooting into their living room. Imagine going to your friend's house and this nonsense is happening. And your friend is just mysteriously unconcerned. You're like, whose giant hand is that? They're like, dunno, never asked. Oh, whoa, what's this? Not my marble collection. What, your giant marble collection? Mr. Rabbit, where do you usually keep your collection? Oh, ah! Oh my gosh. Mr. Rabbit and his collection of marbles big enough to crush a man? Mr. Rabbit, if you're gonna have the world's deadliest marble collection, you really need to keep a handle on where they are being stored. So nice of you to invite me into your house, but it is a bit of a death trap, and I fear for my life. Also, didn't you say you were going to help me if I came inside the house? This doesn't feel like help so far. Like, I am just a girly who tried to go for a hike and slipped and fell down a rabbit hole, and now all of this is happening. Why exactly? The rabbit's like, finally, I've been meaning to clean this hallway for weeks. And now, of course, is the perfect time. I don't know why it took so long when you've got like 7 Roombas. But I don't want to be critical, and it is actually looking pretty clean. The carpets look lovely. Okay, now let's sit down by the fire and talk about it. Why am I getting sucked into a painting? This looks exactly the same. The rabbit's like, welcome to the bedroom. I thought if I got sucked into a painting, it was going to take me to a completely different place, but the rabbit's like, that's actually just how you get to my bedroom. The rabbit's like, bedroom doors are for boring rabbits, and I like to enter my room by getting sucked through a painting above the mantelpiece. What's so strange about that? I would actually love to have a secret bedroom door. Like when people have like a bookshelf and then it opens up and it's like a secret door. That is obviously so chic. Give this video a thumbs up if you would like to have a secret bedroom door. Oh my gosh, there's more ants in here. Oh, in the bedroom, that's so gross. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. Ew. Oh, oops. Must not get so scared of the ants that I fall into the abyss. Obviously, it's a bit gross to have an ant infestation in your bedroom. It's like in the kitchen. It's like, I can see how it happens. Sometimes food gets left lying around, but like in your bedroom, that's pretty nasty. Like, it's happened to me before, but it is pretty nasty. I'm wondering if those open cans of Bloxy Cola might have something to do with it. Like, you accidentally leave one of those open, the ants can, like, smell the sugar. They're gonna come. But I don't want to make Mr. Rabbit feel bad about his room, so I'm probably just not gonna mention it. All right, no way we can get through the big door. Let's head through here. Yeah, totally. Why would we be able to use a door in your own house? That would never happen. This seems much better. Mr. Rabbit's like, yeah, this is where I keep my cheese and my string cheese. Mr. Rabbit's like, the haters will say you have to keep cheese in the fridge. But Mr. Rabbit knows that the best place to store your Gouda is obviously in the walls. This mouse is like, I agree. Not exactly shocking information there. Alright, what's Mr. Rabbit got to say now? He's like, the exterminators took it to a whole new level with these lasers. What are you trying to exterminate? I've actually never heard of exterminators using lasers before. That's something new to me. Are you trying to exterminate the ants or the mice or me? Oh my gosh. I feel like Mr. Rabbit's kind of lost sight of the fact that he said he was going to help me. Like, I just fell down a hole and ended up in his backyard. If anything, I just need help getting home. Do we think the rabbit might have short-term memory loss? What are the chances they will just offer to help me get home? Home improvement is always going on. Make sure to avoid the saws. Okay, I don't think that the rabbit is actually going to be much help. I'm not even sure that they remember that I just fell out of the sky and into their backyard. They seem to think that I'm here to do a house tour and look at all of their home improvement projects. This one I'm not sure about. What are they even sawing? I believe we are finally at the back door. What, to the yard where we started? So it really was just a house tour. Whoa, I have never been here before. Someone must be pulling a prank on me. What do you mean you never been here before? This is your backyard, directly outside of your house. We went through your back door into your yard. I don't understand what the prank is. Some of the creatures here look like they mean business. Oh no, business creatures! This frog wants to talk to me about an exciting investment opportunity. And I'm pretty sure that that butterfly back there has some thoughts on the exciting potential of AI. Personally, I haven't moved on from the fact that Mr. Rabbit doesn't recognize his own backyard. He's like, these frogs really mean business. Be careful. Don't worry, Mr. Rabbit, I know how to deal with a business frog. Thank you, but I am not interested at this time. Feel free to put it in an email. Oh no, look at them all. I look down for like 2 seconds and there's just more business frogs everywhere. If I can just make it across these logs without having to listen to a pitch. Uh-oh. I wonder if the business frogs is the reason why Mr. Rabbit decided to call in the exterminator. Mr. Rabbit's really not giving me a whole lot of information. I'm just having to draw my own conclusions here. But that's alright, that's why I've got all of you to help me. For example, what is up with these floating acorns? Does seem to suggest that, what the heck is that? Is that like an octopus or a squid or something? I thought we were about to meet some squirrels, but maybe the octopus loves acorns. That would be weird, but not the weirdest thing that's happened today. Please refer to the business frogs. I think we gotta ask Mr. Rabbit some questions about his backyard. He's like, do those leaves look strong enough to jump on? No, probably, but let's try it out. Oh, wow, okay, those are really strong leaves. Which is lucky because that is a giant fly. I might actually just be tiny. It's possible that when I fell down the hole, I might have become very, very small. Perhaps I'm tiny. Mr. Rabbit says, that portal looks like our way out. Let's get out of here. Okay, I knew I was trying to get out of here, but this is your house. Maybe there's a reason why I fell down that hole. Maybe I'm here to save Mr. Rabbit. Poor Mr. Rabbit, being terrorized in his own home by all of these creatures. His bedroom's full of ants, his backyard's full of business frogs. I think Mr. Rabbit might have stress-induced memory loss. I think it might be my destiny to rescue Mr. Rabbit from these horrors. That's why I decided to go for a hike today. That's why I fell down the hole. And that's why I will attempt to enter this portal. We're gonna be brave. We can do this together. Jump in, and I'll come after. Okay, but don't forget, I'm getting sucked in now. Whee! This place is crazier than the last. Yeah, true story, it does look pretty crazy here. Crazy awesome that I met up with a friend. I cannot tell you how relieved I am to see someone who is not a rabbit in a top hat. Or, of course, a business frog, who have turned different colors. Oh no, the business frog! They got you! Please come back. Oh, thank goodness. Come on, pal, I don't want to have to face these business frogs alone, and oh no. No. Please, you have to try. You have to go around them. They will try to ask you if you'd like to learn more about getting rich working part-time from home, but just ignore them. Oh, thank goodness, you're here. Okay, stick close. We can do this together. They just died behind me, didn't they? So many mushrooms in this world. Hope this business frog doesn't mind me jumping all over their patch. I think my friend is going to catch up soon. That's good. So nice to finally have someone on my team that I can bounce ideas off of. Like, what are we going to do about Mr. Rabbit? Yes, here he is. I've spoken to the locals, and there's a castle here. Let's find it. Ooh, a castle? I mean, that does seem pretty cool. It detracts a little bit from our overall goal of getting out of this hole and getting home. But, on the other hand, a castle. Magical, mystical, enchanting. Who lives in the castle, and is it a beautiful princess? Maybe the person who lives in the castle can help me climb up my rabbit hole. Maybe they can help us find a better exterminator for Mr. Rabbit. Oh, I've just exterminated myself. My brand new Kawaii Kunicorn coloring book is now available on Amazon. Follow the link in the description. Okay, Mr. Rabbit, it does seem a bit left field of you to want us to seek out this castle just because you heard from some locals that it exists, but also it's probably a pretty cool castle. And also, I'd love to get out of your backyard, get away from these business frogs and corporate moths. So sure, let's go see this castle that the locals are so excited about. Oh, it's right there. Dang, I thought we were gonna have to go on like a long journey or something. Mr. Rabbit says, there's the castle. I bet they can help us get out of here. What do you mean? This is your house. Like, as far as I understand, we are still in your backyard. So, like, where do you want to go? But yeah, sure. Maybe the people in the castle can help me escape, can help me get back to my world. Help me climb up whatever time hole I fell down. And you can come, I guess. Mr. Rabbit says, we can't turn back now. Oh, I'm not turning back. There are frogs back there who want to know if I am interested in learning more about crypto. And trust, I am not interested. I want to meet the person who lives in the castle. Wouldn't it be cool if we just happened to show up on the night of a big banquet or maybe a ball? Seems a bit too good to be true, but it has been a while since I had anything to eat, and I did turn down that food that Mr. Rabbit offered me because it was all covered in bugs. So this guy's scary. Oh, hey, says Mr. Rabbit, are you able to help us get out of here? Hello? I don't know if they're allowed to talk to us. Bit creepy, though, with them just standing there silently. We'll just show ourselves in, shall we? This is the door to the castle to get inside. Let's ask someone in here. What the? It's giving dungeon. What happened, says Mr. Rabbit. Last thing I remember, we were entering the castle. Anyway, we need to find a way out. Very on brand for Mr. Rabbit, has no idea what's going on, and is not concerned at all. Like, you're not worried at all that none of us have any memories about how we ended up in this dungeon? It was literally like 1 second we were knocking on the door, and the next, boom, we're in jail. Of course, being illegally imprisoned does happen to me quite a lot, so this is kind of old hat. I'm like, oh, yeah, another jailbreak, I know what to do. Does feel like the foundations of the building are shaking, though. That's a bit new. Swinging axes? They really don't want us getting out of here. Yeah, I guess so, but then why did they open the door in the first place? It does seem a bit excessive, like we were just gonna knock on the door and ask for a little bit of help. If they didn't want to help us, it would have been just as easy, probably, to just keep the gates closed. It's actually heaps more work to knock us all unconscious and put us in the basement. Of course, more ways to die. Mr. Rabbit wants me to get a skip stage pass, but I don't give up that easy. Not at least until I've had a try. Oh wow, my friend is so brave. Did you see the way that they got around those spikes? That was incredible. Thank goodness I finally got someone good on my team. No offense, Mr. Rabbit. Do we think that big red door is an exit? Huh, that's not the exit that I was really hoping for. Oh no, more giant saws! Do we think we're actually gonna meet the person who lives here, or is it just gonna be all giant saws all the time? Maybe this is all an elaborate ruse and Mr. Rabbit is the king of this castle. He's just down there playing dumb. He's like, lava? Who has a dungeon with lava? Maybe you. Maybe it's you, okay? You've given me basically no reason to trust you, and you have a terrible memory. You might not even remember that this is your castle. You probably put the lava here and now you've forgotten. Well, it ends here, Mr. Rabbit. Me and my friend Pinky Gold Flower are getting out of this place. We've had it up here with the lava and the rotating saws. We're done. Pinky Gold Flower and I are in our escape era, and we're going to get a bubble tea. Just as soon as we get off of this falling staircase. Wow, that was really close. This looks like the way out. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, totally. This definitely seems like the way out. What even is this? Is this another portal? Is this part of the castle? Are those lasers? I'm so confused. Oh, it's definitely a portal. What happened to my friend? No, I'm getting sucked through the portal alone. I'm all alone. Okay, this doesn't seem good. How long is forever? Sometimes just 1 second. Mr. Rabbit deciding to get all philosophical on me. I'm just trying to make it out in time for dinner, and he's like, what is time? Although, these clocks look familiar. These look like the clocks I saw when I first fell down the hole. Yeah, I remember them. There were the pocket watches, the ones that are swinging, and then there were also the grandfather clocks. Maybe that means I'm on the right track? Maybe that means I'm gonna be able to finally get out of here? Imagine if I go through this portal and it just leads me back to the forest. That would be so beautiful. I am gonna be so careful the next time I go hiking. I'll get hiking boots. I'll watch my step. I'll never fall again. We need to find out what's going on. But I would love to find out what's going on. I've been wanting to know this whole time. Oh my gosh, it's my friend! Everything is everywhere, says Mr. Rabbit. He's like, I believe we're getting close to the bottom of this. Do you, Mr. Rabbit? Do you believe that? Based on what? I wish I shared your confidence that we were getting to the bottom of this. I feel like I have just as little information as when I started out. Somehow even less than I thought I did a few minutes ago. We just never found out who lives in that castle, eh? That's just not important anymore. At least my friend Pinky Goldflower made it through the portal and we can face the unknown together. If you have to face the unknown, it's best to do it with friends. I do kind of wonder if that's why we ended up here, you know? Maybe Mr. Rabbit just wanted some help figuring out the mysteries of life. Maybe he's just saying we're really close to getting to the bottom of this because he doesn't want us to leave. Maybe the truth that we're uncovering is that Mr. Rabbit has grown very lonely here in the forest, with only business frogs and corporate moths for company. And when you feel alone, things get all topsy-turvy. Time loses all meaning, trees start to look like candy corn. Mr. Rabbit says, that was crazy. Be careful navigating these cards. What, these cards down here? Yeah, true, they do look a bit crazy. I will definitely be careful navigating these because it would be such a shame if I fell after all I've been through so far today and I just fall into the purple slime down there. What a waste. I can't meet my end yet. I still have no idea what is happening here. Maybe Mr. Rabbit has some more answers for me. Mr. Rabbit, have we figured anything out? I think I see a portal straight ahead. We are almost there. I think that's the third or fourth time you've said that. Another friend who's been trapped down this rabbit hole for how long? I don't know. Perhaps days. Let's see what their name is. Pearl! Pearl, are you okay? Thank goodness we found each other. Just wait, Pinky Goldflower is also coming. There she is. All right, team, we got a portal we need to find. Hopefully a portal that'll take us home, maybe on the other side of these beautiful mushrooms. Unless, of course, Mr. Rabbit was fibbing to us about the existence of the portal. Actually, just kidding, I think I see the portal. Okay, how do we get up there, though? I think Pearl might have the right idea. Maybe we want to go on these mushrooms. Oh my gosh, they're bouncy mushrooms. And they make interesting noises. Mr. Rabbit says we've made it. Hop in and let's get to the bottom of this. Okay, promises have been made. Mr. Rabbit says I will be getting an explanation, and I want an explanation. This looks exactly the same. Am I a joke to you? Where is Mr. Rabbit? Where are my friends? What is going on? Hop through the portal, he says. There's a way out, he says. It'll all become clear. It'll all make sense. Forgive my skepticism, but I don't know if we're getting to the bottom of anything. Oh, and what's that over there? Another portal. Let me guess, we're about to get to the bottom of it. My patience has been tried. My faith is wavering. Oh, at least I think Pinky Goldflower might be waiting up ahead for me. Thank goodness I don't have to go through this portal alone. All right, bud, it's portal time. What do we think? Is this going to be the portal that actually takes us somewhere different, or is it going to be exactly the same again? Let's find out. Oh, no. It's a different. It's the forest. We made it out, and we're back at the campsite. We survived the rabbit hole, and no one will ever believe us. It never became clear. And what happened to that rabbit? Hey, maybe it was all a hallucination. We shouldn't have eaten those mysterious berries.